Good evening, everybody, and welcome back. Thank you for returning if you're returning. Welcome to the channel if you're new. And I am definitely diverse. This is our vintage story playthrough. If you're just now coming in, you're probably a little bit behind, but you haven't missed a whole lot. I'm still learning the game, so we're flying by the seat of our pants here. We just finished up Nightfall. I am still on my little tiny island, still trying to make it through the night, which it is finally over. I do still hear a wolf somewhere. I just don't see him, so I know we're potentially gonna run into a pesky little friend, but it's not going to stop us from going ahead and this forest floor. It's not going to stop us from going ahead and getting to the map marker that we placed. I do want to check that sparse grass. I'm checking for potential clay, or rather more clay. Forest floor, forest floor, forest floor. We just ran into clay not too far back, which is great, but I don't think I quite collected as much as I would have liked, because it was nightfall, and of course we were hurriedly getting to a relatively safe point. Our health is finally coming back up again. We have a little bit of safety in that aspect, in case one of these wolves somewhere around here is lurking. I'll at least be able to take one, maybe two more hits than I normally would be able to. And I'm not finding any of that clay. Oh, that's it right there, isn't it? I think so. Yes, red clay and soil. This is exactly what we needed. So we're going to keep getting some of this. It's a little hard to tell, especially if you're quickly glancing through everything. So this was a huge find, and it was definitely accidental, but it's exactly what we were looking for. I don't know how big of a stack these stack to. It looks like 64 is the highest. So I'm going to go ahead and get collecting until we get a second stack. At which point I think we'll have a decent amount, enough that'll at least get us all of what we want to get done. So I'm going to do just a little more. Okay, so that should be 2 whole stacks of clay. We'll come back at a later time if we need to. Which I anticipate we will for sure. We're going to go grab you because I don't need... No, that's just asking for a landslide to happen. We're going to go around the mountain. It's going to take us a little longer, but that's okay. Eat some berries so that we'll actually survive this. Pea sparse grass again. I don't know the use for the sparse grass. I imagine there has to be a use though. Every item in this game made by the devs is very particular for a reason. So it all has its purpose. I'm sure there is for the sparse grass, but I just don't know about it. Oh my goodness. I was just talking about how we got our health back, and then look at me. I broke our ankles. Oh joy. Grab some blackberries. Because of course, now that our ankles are healing, gonna need more hunger meter to recuperate that health. Honestly, we'll start a farm at some point too, because it's gonna be one of our best sources of food until better gear for hunting easier. I know boars are pretty easy to take on with a spear that we've got, but I don't really have, or haven't really seen a whole lot of them recently, so there's that. I'll also say, when it comes to trees, we're coming over here. South is probably going to be our best bet to get trees, because we're pretty sparse on trees up here. So hopefully we'll find some that we can actually chop down in plenty, and then that way we can start working on our first actual house. We're not going to go look for creepy creatures again. And yes, I do think that I was accurate in my statement when I said I'm pretty sure this is where the house was. If I'm not mistaken, this is the really cool cliffside, the really large body of water, and just over here should be where we were planning on building our house anyways. So, just a matter of traversing across this once more and getting back to where we need to be. As soon as I get there, though, we're going to definitely try and get some of these cattails to build ourselves some baskets to place on the ground, not just my inventory, because these are going to be our first forms of real storage that'll have the ability to store items on the ground until I can get more situated. Alright, game, you gonna let me do that? There we go, that's cool, thank you. I enjoy when you cooperate with me, game. Alright, so we're gonna go here. And grab cattails so we can build ourselves a basket. What are we doing here, game? Thank you. Actually, I kind of wish... Ooh, hey. What do we have here? I have no idea what's in here, but I know that... Ooh. It's helpful, I know that. Flax twine, okay. So, flint and knife. This one's about to be gonzo anyways. We'll do this because sandstone cobblestone is important for the sake of later on crafting ourselves a, oh, what do they call it? I guess a furnace. It's going to be important that we have these, but we need, what are we doing here? Okay, I guess what's happening over here? Invisible barrier for here. And yes, here we are. This is our little dirt house. Red clay and soil is actually here too, which is interesting. So, got the house here, or rather the starts of the house here. And got the bed here. Okay. We're gonna go put some there. firewood there. So the fire pit actually has the ability to do something. Okay, and go here so we can get ourselves more cattails and make ourselves some baskets. We made it safely home, which is great, because that way we don't have to spend more episodes of the series traversing home or anything like that. It's going to be pretty cut and easy from here on out. We're going to go south a little bit to get some trees, and that's going to be kind of our next couple of episodes, is going to be getting enough wood to really start our actual home instead of just our little hovel, because I feel like that's going to give us some feet to stand on, so to speak, and help encourage the momentum of survival in this. Even though I don't feel like I've made a whole lot of progress, I still feel that this is a fun interaction. Where did you go, wolf? I heard you, bud. I'm ready. I don't think he's ready, though. I think that's the important part, is that that wolf just wanted me to know that he's there, but he didn't want me to know enough about where he is to take that fight. He did not step correct. So we're going to keep on gathering some cattails, enough that we can build these baskets real quick, get ourselves some early storage. Technically speaking, I have enough baskets as extensions to my inventory, so I could theoretically get them already and just place them on the ground, but we want more storage. We always want more storage. I think that's probably my biggest struggle, has been storage space since we started this playthrough. That and dying, but we don't talk about that. Okay, there we go, and we'll go here. Okay. So that's not what I wanted to do, but I guess we'll... Okay. I don't remember how to do this. Let's go... clay vessels would be the storage, but I do this. There we go, ground storage. I don't want to do that. Okay, well, in our next episode, we're going to figure out most effective method for storage. I do have clay, so we can always make the clay, but then we have to fire the clay. So, once again, that's going to be another episode of figuring that out. But the important part is that we got the mission complete, which was to find clay, make it home. We made it home with 2 stacks of clay, so we should have more than enough clay to be able to do all the things we need. Whether that be we make clay vessels for storage as well as cooking equipment, or if it's going to be cooking equipment mostly. I don't know. We'll see. But until we figure that out, I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me learn and have fun with this game. As punishing as it is, I do find it very enjoyable. So I know I've had a lot of fun bringing you guys along with me. If you guys have had fun, please remember your support means a lot to me. Show me that support. Show me that you guys are enjoying it. Leave a like. Comment what you want to see. Comment something you know that I may have missed. If you play this game more than I do and you have some tips for me, leave them in the comment section. I'm always looking at them. I'm always trying to respond to them, but I'm also always taking that feedback and implementing it into my fun as well. Have a great night, guys. We will see you on the next episode.